Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Blazers and the Thunder. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Antoine Fong gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Into the box now, Richard Richardson, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And there's one away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Scott Jordan is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
So digging in now, Colt Snow. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, hey, you know what, Bureau? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Justin Johnson, the Alabama-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the 1st after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Into the box now, Andrew Arellano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to right field. Richardson is there, 2 down.
Batting 4th, the center fielder, number 54.
So stepping in, Blake Hamby, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
1-0 delivery. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. One and one, here it is.
The count is 2-1.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Cannon, a runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Richardson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Brock Sanders.
Number 18.
First offering on its way. Right there for strike one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch.
Yeah. You got a full count. 3-2.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That's it. The left fielder, Nori Dizzy.
Coming to the plate now, Nori Dizzy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Stepping in now, Samuel Rincon. This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 10 home runs, 27 driven in. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit's all they get. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Corey Esparza.
Corey Esparza.
Now here's the pitch. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
On the ground to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Saul
At the plate, Saul Worthing having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Swing and a liner. Foul. A runner at first with no outs here. That misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping up now, Tiny Ryan. Set. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Esparza rounds third and is digging for the plate. Worthing is on his way home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the second run will score. That makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
In now, Mike Hayes. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here.
Yeah, he's definitely been one of the best run producers in the sport over the last several weeks. I'm sure his teammates are hoping he can keep this up all the way into the fall.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 0-1. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 1.
The pitcher, Antoine Fong, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Now the 1-0. Fly ball out to right field. Richardson is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Brian Cannon.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Cannon, runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. The throw into second. Throw to second, and he's out. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third. Tennessee leads this one 3-0. Into the box now, Lucius Rojas. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting in, the center fielder, Leon Richardson.
Stepping in, Leon Richardson. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Here it comes.
Ball in.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So here now is the pitcher, Justin Johnson. From the stretch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Esparza is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The right fielder, number 13, Richard.
At the plate, Richard Richardson. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Runner on first with 2 away. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Andrew Arellano. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Fastball that misses.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
High and away, not close. 3-0. Scott Franchise is on deck. Three and 1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Snow is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Scott Franchise.
So coming to the plate, Scott Franchise. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, number 54.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Blake Hamby. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now at the plate, Corey Esparza, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Left side, reined in. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Digging in now, Scott Jordan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Scott Jordan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Little chopper back to the mound. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the second baseman. No.
So striding forward now, Colt Snow. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's the ball.
Snow stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. Very well could be a starter in the upcoming Midsummer Classic, as he currently leads all National League second basemen in all-star votes.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on
Now
display.
that, number 18.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brock Sanders. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping into the box, Saul Worthing. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
Saul Worthing.
First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dizzy is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The third baseman, number 4, Tiny Ryan.
Digging in to try it again, Tiny Ryan. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
One out, nobody on. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Pitch on the way.
That's the ball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 2, Mike Hayes.
Ready for another chance, Mike Hayes. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. here's the pitch.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Richardson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nori Dizzy. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
A ball and 2 strikes.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Pops this one up. And there's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Samuel Rincon.
So striding in, Samuel Rincon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on the way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Lucius Rojas.
At the plate, Lucius Rojas. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
2 out, nobody on. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Fouled off. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Now another 0-2. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Here comes another 0-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Antoine Fong.
The pitcher, number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now that's popped up, and this is taken in for out number 1.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Brian Cannon.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian Cannon, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dizzy has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 99, Andrew Arellano.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew Arellano, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ready now, Leon Richardson to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
It's 1-2. He pops it up, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throwing to second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Good waste pitch, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Drives it out to deep right center field. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Throw to third, but he's in there as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
To the plate now, Richardson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hamby has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now batting, third base.
Digging in once again, Scott Jordan. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Colt Snow. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1 from the stretch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in the zone, or you just pitch around it?
Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. C.J. Wolf enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Blake Hamby. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. The pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's the first out. Digging in, Corey Esparza. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now back. Not shortstop.
Into the box, Saul Worthing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Leading off the inning, Brock Sanders, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
So now to the plate, Nori Dizzy swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Arellano will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The first baseman, number 12.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Samuel Rincon. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Swing and a miss. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Lucius Rojas. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And they will get, no, he's in there. Very close play at first.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Off the Played an in. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
Leading off for the Thunder, the third baseman, Tiny Ryan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Now here it comes. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Grounded weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Catcher number 2.
Now at the plate, Mike Hayes. First offering on its way. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mad Dog Jackson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Hilton Walsh has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. The Thunder leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a game is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Richard Richardson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a fly ball. Esparza in the foul ground, but this will land untouched. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark. And he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Scott Jordan is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Peter caught too much of the zone.
Line towards center field. Hamby will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Digging in, Colt Snow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Michael Robinson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Brian Hannon is 2 for 3 thus far.
For Tennessee, the
First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Arellano. He singled his last time up. The pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 16.
Riding in once again, Scott Franchise. First pitch of the at-bat. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now it'll be the catcher.
The catcher, number 18.
Bobby Tyrone comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. He's set and the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Nori Dizzy comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hamby arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Standing in, Samuel Rincon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pops this one up. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Thunder complete the 4-game sweep of their division rivals at home.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Thunder seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Antoine Fong earns his 8th victory of the season. Bobby Tyrone earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Jaguars and the Lightning. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Will Sweeney is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Santana, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
To do more than to salvage this one, Dero. After this one, they go on the road for a 7.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the 3rd pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off. The 3-1 pitch.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Standing in, Eric Evans. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. Now a curveball misses inside.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Line drive to center field. In there with base hit.
Batting third, the shortstop, Edmundo Ayala.
Now at the plate, Edmundo Ayala. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Santana at second. Evans at first with no outs. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball right side. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting first, the second baseman, Edgardo Peralta.
Striding into the box, Edgardo Peralta. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First offering on its way. Runners are at second and third with one down. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Sent fouled again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Luke Wagner. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Riggs is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Jermaine Monticelli will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
So digging in now, Seth Roberts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. So guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row.
They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be a...
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. He'll try it again, 3-2. Grounded weakly toward 3rd. He's right there, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the first baseman, Eric Piper.
Now to the plate, Eric Piper. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Oaks is there, 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Mo Cole.
Striding in, Mo Cole. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the 1st. Here's the pitch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Cole begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the 1st is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Easel is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball that took care.
A 1-0 delivery.
Ball two.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the belt, the pitch.
3-0 the count.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 3-1.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed, strike three. Stepping into the box, Zane Oaks. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now batting, Jose Ramos. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. From the stretch.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there.
Batting it, the left fielder, T.J. Waters.
Now at the plate, T.J. Waters looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses, strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a ball.
And he misses, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Now a move over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-1 on its way.
I got 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he doesn't get much on the swing here as this is pulled down the first base line. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of the second. And we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Wesley Ray. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, Paul Weaver. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, Marty Riggs.
Digging in, Marty Riggs. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Here comes the first pitch. Ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jermaine Monticelli, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jermaine Monticelli.
Here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And he got him.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Alex Santana. He drew a walk his first time up. And the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. And that's right there, and we're even at one. Hit out towards second. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Evans.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Evans. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Morton.
Mike Morton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. That evens it up 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Pitch on the way. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Grounded to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. So stepping in, Will Sweeney. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Hey!
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on the breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Seth Roberts. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Stepping in now, Eric Piper.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hard hit ball to second, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Into the box now, Mo Cole, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0. Swung on, missed, 2-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Line drive to left. Waters is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Stepping up now, Edmundo Ayala. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Riggs is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Edgardo Peralta.
At the plate, Edgardo Peralta. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it.
This one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
In now, Luke Wagner. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 1-0 home.
2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
There's ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Zane Oaks. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. One and 2 now.
Count is 1 and 2.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time. TJ Waters, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Digging in the switch hitter, TJ Waters. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Jupiter leads it 1-0. Into the box now. Jason Easel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jason Easel.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground toward the left. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it, you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get it, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box, Paul Weaver, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A 1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping in, Marty Riggs, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's outside.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
So now to the plate, Mike Morton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Two and one. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Full count now. He's set. The 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. In now, Jermaine Monticelli. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jermaine Monticelli.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, Alex Santana.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Alex Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air against, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
To the plate now, Eric Evans. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Rain is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Edmundo Ayala.
Stepping in, Edmundo Ayala. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. He'll get it into second, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate, Edgardo Peralta. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
1-1.
Oh, that's out.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Piper waits on it. And that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and 2 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Jupiter is out in front here, 2-0. A.J. Valido will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
A.J. Valido.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. The average for him at 267 on the year. 18 homers and an even 40 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, Seth Roberts. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
1 out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 2, Eric Piper.
So coming to the plate, Eric Piper. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Brad Morrison takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Brad Morrison.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And digging in is the outfielder, Zane Oaks. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Ray is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Ramos.
At the plate, Jose Ramos. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is taken in for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in now, T.J. Waters, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. One and one.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And there's ball 2 now. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's late on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Jaguars are out on top 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Mo Cole.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 3-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Jason Heasel. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning, and Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jason Heasel goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. Stepping in now, Wesley Ray. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Wagner. And that ends the inning. Mac Madden is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Madden is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2.
Walk down. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Alex Santana, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses. 2-1. Fouled off. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring it home.
At the plate now, Eric Evans. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So now to the plate, Edmundo Ayala, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. Well, as Show Track will demonstrate here, the result of that play may have been much different if not for the great speed. He was pumping his arms, chugging the legs the whole way, and made it just in time to score the run. Into the box, Edgardo Peralta, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. One 1-0 count. Here it is. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Runner at first here, one man out. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Still only one out in the inning. hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Jaguars lead this one 4-0. Philip Kuhl gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Paul Weaver.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Skied into very shallow right. Oaks has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Now back, right fielder, Marty Riggs.
So striding forward now, Marty Riggs. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. A ball and a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
One out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Kuhl rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 1-2.
2-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Digging in to try it again, Mike Morton. The pitch.
At the ball.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's wide, 2-0. too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Parker Floyd will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Almost got the corner, but it's inside for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. From the stretch. Drilled to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Orlando Reyes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping into the box, Luke Wagner.
The catcher, Luke Wagner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
On, he pops it up. Cole stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The batter, the right fielder,
Ready for another chance, Zane Oaks. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
It's like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
To the plate now, Jose Ramos. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
One strike.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, TJ Waters, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Two out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Pulled toward right center field. Roberts is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. Jupiter is on top 5-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the second baseman, Seth Roberts.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The first baseman, number 2, Eric Piper.
Into the box now, Eric Piper. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. At the plate, Mo Cole. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. And he popped him up. Peralta calls for it. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jason Eagle.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason Eagle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Weekly hit to third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Ryan Thigpen enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Jared Andrews will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Line to the right side. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alex Santana.
Standing in now, Alex Santana. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Rain will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Evans.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eric Evans. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Correct count, 2-2.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
So now to the plate, Edmundo Ayala, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Forkball is swung on and missed that time, and they're back to even 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Fouled away. Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down out there. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
Now back, second baseman, Edgardo Peralta.
Into the box, Edgardo Peralta, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. A 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And this one gets away. What a bad time for a wild pitch, as the run will score from third. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batter.
Ready for another shot now.
Luke
Wagner. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pause, now the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he fouls this one off. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Javier Rosa comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Rosa.
Zane Oaks will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball inside.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
2-0 count, the pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Jaguars on top 7-0. Tyler Cunningham is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Ready now, Wesley Ray. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Cunningham has tossed over 30 innings so far this season with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Paul Weaver, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he misses with it. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch.
I got the count. 2-2.
In the air out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Marty Riggs.
Digging in once again, Marty Riggs. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Barehanded at his ankle. Not in time. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
In now, Mike Morton, as he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball two. A runner on first with 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, Yoder. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Jaguars took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jermaine Monticelli notches his 3rd win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 7 runs on 12 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the home team, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.